Today, I am bringing you a special presentation and collaboration. I want to thank Analuisany Jewelry Company for this fun collaboration today. I was sent these beautiful pieces from Analuisany Jewelry. I have chosen these two pair of earrings, which are absolutely adorable, and this necklace for this look today. I thought they would be absolutely perfect for the Elodie wrap dress and its beautiful, beautiful, elegant look. And I thought everything paired today along with the dress and the color of the dress will make these pieces stand out and will look absolutely stunning once I decide which earrings I want to match with the necklace on today. Analuisany prides themselves on being a sustainable jewelry company with a goal to achieve net zero carbon footprint by the end of 2020. You can definitely read more about Analuisany's mission and commitment on their website. The first pair of earrings that I chose were the Sia, I believe that's how it's pronounced, earrings that look like safety pins, just so very dainty and beautiful. And as I was looking at this, I thought these really could be pared down also with jeans or a t-shirt. The second pair of earrings are the mini Abbey earrings, which are priced here at $49, which I thought was a beautiful pair of earrings, and the ones I end up choosing to go with the necklace in the end for this look today. The necklace is called Joy, which is priced at $75. This is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. I thought it would be perfect for today's look. Stay tuned. There's a special discount code to share at the end of the video. The fabric I have chosen today is this beautiful, flowy, 100% viscose in this beautiful paisley pattern. It is 56 inches wide in width, and it is a medium weight fabric. This is in the color amber, but there are other colors on the website as well that you can choose from. As you can tell, this is a very, very beautiful flowy fabric. It does have a slight white print on the back, but this is what we're working with today. Stay tuned for how I bring these looks together. Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. It was so much fun putting this together. I have thoroughly enjoyed this collaboration for this video. Let's get quickly into the review for the Closet Core Patterns Elodie dress. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a viscose, 100% viscose from Minerva Fabrics, and it is 56 inches wide. It's a medium weight. I will take the change out of the dress because I do want to show you some of the details, but it is entirely French seamed, which I'm proud that I did because the weight of the fabric, it's a medium weight. I won't say super lightweight, but it's a medium weight. Definitely beautiful, nice paisley print. This fabric is $4.99 a yard. I believe this is or per meter, and so yeah, I absolutely love it. The styling, the earrings, as you can tell, and the necklace, I just love the styling. You all know I usually don't do a lot of dainty jewelry or anything like that, but for the Elodie dress, which I believe is just so, it just has this really nice feminine vibe to it. I felt that something nice and dainty like this, very simple. You all know I would normally do costume jewelry, but for something like this, a dress like this, which can be fall or winter, this here look I absolutely love. And so yeah, let me get into a couple of the notes in regards to the pattern. So I did do view A with the short sleeves. The sleeves are grown on sleeves, so didn't have to worry about setting in the sleeve or anything like that. And I did cut out a size 22 for the entire the top, bodice, and for the skirt piece. Now here is one of those side effects, positive side effects of losing weight, is that I take my measurements more frequently now. And I took my measurements and I wrote a note on my sticky. I don't know if you can see that. Grade the bust from an 18 to a 22 because my high bust is a 37, and that put me really closer to like a 16 or something like that. And I said, no, I'll grade between the 18 and 22 for the bust, and then a 22 for the skirt. That's what my note said. What did I do? I said no, because I was nervous that I wasn't going to get any coverage, it wasn't going to overlap or whatever. I'm just going to do 22 for the whole dress. Yeah, I should have graded because here I do have it pinned on the inside here and pinned over here because it is a lot of room. I really could have done with grading from that 18 to 22 at the bust, and then down to the skirt area, the waist area. So go with your first instinct. I was just a little nervous thinking, oh, I don't know, it might not close, might not be enough room up here. If I had graded properly and at least come down, I mean, it looks fine, but I will have to pin it every time that I wear it. And I may even throw on a tank. It looks fine without, not a tank, a cami underneath. It looks fine without a cami. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be cute to do a lace, the Rebecca Page strappy cami that I do all the time. Do a little lace, a black lace for that top part of that cami, and that's what you see here. I've been thinking about doing that for quite some time, and then this here look, once it was done, I was like, you know what, I could use a tank. I mean, I wouldn't mind. It's not that boobalicious, but I was like, a really nice lace top part of the cami would be very beautiful. So I did at least trace the bodice. I did not trace the skirt pieces because, you know, there are skirts like this, the A-line, they're really wide, and so I was like, I'll just cut the size since I'm going down in size anyway. But I did trace the bodice pieces because I know I will probably be dealing with some grading in between sizes there. I didn't have enough. I originally wanted to do the midi length. Instead I did the shorter length, and it actually worked out. The reason I couldn't do the midi length is I didn't have enough fabric. I thought I did, and then of course the longer the skirt part get, the wider the pattern piece is. So then not only did I not have enough fabric, but if I did midi, the pattern pieces then fell off the fabric. And I would have had to do some manipulation or cut out one piece at a time, you know, single layers, and I didn't have enough fabric to do all that. There were only a total of 10 pieces to cut, which is not bad. I found the instructions to be pretty good. There were a couple areas that I got hung up on, and I think it was more so when putting in the waistband and belt that you need to make sure you mark the left and right side of those pieces so you know which is what piece is going to what piece, so you don't mix them up. But if you've done this pattern, you'll know what I'm saying for that. I didn't have enough fabric to do the belt in this same fabric, but the fabric I have was some black I had in my stash. It's a crinkle crepe, and so I just used that, which turned out perfect. And then the center front seams, I will say, so it calls for you to, let me see if I can raise this up, to fold it under twice where you had this, but you can get rippling with some of the ways you need to put this dress together. So instead, I just use my stay tape. You all know, I've talked about it many times. I use the So-Key stay tape. I use the woven, and I just put the stay tape on the edge, serged it, and then just turned it under, because it just was not cooperating. And ironing is as easy as it was to sew with the fabric. Doing a lot of turning with it was a challenge, so I just did that. And the same thing with the bottom, because the skirt is shorter than I initially wanted. I didn't want to take any length off the bottom, so again, I used my stay tape all the way around. I serged and then just turned it under once. So that's what you see here, and that's what I did for the two fronts. So it does wrap all the way in the front. I was a little nervous when I was putting it together. I don't know, I was just thinking, oh, maybe I should have gone up a size. And again, is during the whole weight loss process, for those who are on that journey and you sew, that is one of the things, at least for me, that I'm always kind of like, oh no, I've always cut this, or I've always that, and then if I go down, it might not work, it might not fit. It fit. And there's room. So yeah, just trust what your body is going through, and accept those positive changes. I did initially cut out the pockets to go on the front, but this fabric was just way too, the challis is just way too drapey, and I didn't want to be bothered with making sure that everything stayed down flat and everything looked right. And so, and I'm not missing the pockets, at least not on this drape of fabric. I do, however, want to make this dress again in a different way. I think a linen would be absolutely gorgeous. Actually, the pattern calls for the fabric requirements calls for light to medium weight woven, like a linen, cotton poplin, a batiste, a voile, chambray, and so, or if you want something more drapey, it says like a silk, a viscose, which is what I have, is a viscose, a tinsel, or rayon challis, that gives you the more elegant fluid effect. And I feel like this challis definitely gives me more of that elegant flowy effect. And like I said, it goes perfectly with the jewelry that I have on. So yeah, this worked out beautifully. I absolutely love it. I do want to make another one. You can't see, it has so many nice details, the pattern. You can't really see the details in the pattern because of the design on the fabric. So there are pleats in the front you can't see. There's some pleating in the back. You can't see it because of the design of this fabric. But if it was in a solid color, you'll be able to see it a little bit better. So yeah, I think that is all I have. So far as measurements, full bust for me is a 50. High bust 37, waist 45, hip 52. Again, I cut out a size 22 total, but I should have graded from an 18 to a 22 instead, because I do have excess fabric up here and I had to pin everything down. So Okay, just that quick, I almost forgot to show you the inside, so I had to change into a different top. But everything on the inside I wanted to show you is French seam, so all of the seams, which is nice that with the grown on sleeve you don't have to worry about setting that in. And the finish on the inside is really nice. You get a nice clean finish with that belt. And of course, you all know I always do my trick for when I have to lay things on the inside and it calls for slip stitching. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, so I use my heat and bond to lay it down. I've never had any problems with any of my through washes or anything coming undone. And so this is the inside. The facing pieces, as you can tell, it calls for the edges to be serged, but you all know, since I learned that trick from Tip Stitch here on YouTube, I interfaced it and then flipped it over so you have a nice clean finish. Like this, instead of that serged edge, just flipped it, sewed the right sides together, and then making sure that the adhesive part is the part that goes on the wrong side, so you get a nice clean finish. And I did that for the facing pieces as well, so you don't have any serged finishes on the inside. So yeah, that is it. And like I said, you can't tell where those pleats are in the front, but they're right there on both sides. And then the back, you can barely see the pleats, but they're right there. And they're on both sides, which makes for a very nice clean finish. All right, back to the video. That is it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I had fun putting it together. You all know I'm not a makeup person or anything like that, but it was fun just popping in that little segment of me playing in makeup before I went and took pictures and everything. And so don't forget, in the description box, I will have a link, a discount code link for Analuisha. Again, thank you so much, both to Analuisha and Minerva Fabrics, for me to be able to do this video. This was absolutely a lovely video. Love the fabric, absolutely love the jewelry. And yeah, I was happy to be able to pick out some really nice pieces here to be able to showcase for you today. I hope you enjoyed the look, the full look that I'm able to give you today. And as I look at my notes, the discount code is 10% off, and it will be in the description box down below. And you will use Natita 10 for that 10% off. And so yeah, if you have any questions, definitely make sure that you leave them in the comments section below and let me know, how do you like this look? I hope you enjoyed it. How did you like the video? I hope you enjoyed this different kind of way of bringing you different content, or a different type of content to the channel. Let me know what you think down below. Make sure you give this video 2 thumbs up. And yeah, I appreciate you all so much for tuning in today. Again, thank you Analuisha, and thank you Minerva Fabrics for this presentation today. I greatly appreciate it. So everyone, you all have a blessed and wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you on Sunday. Bye.